are from County National Bank. We have Mortgage Loan Officer Jennifer Stoner and the Horton Road Branch Officer Tessa Simmons. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having us.
For both of you, your first time here.
Yes.
Yes, great to have you here. But I bet a lot of our viewers, like me, have seen you guys all over town. One of the things that County National Bank is famous for is the community involvement.
Absolutely.
What are some of the things that you guys have been involved with as a bank, but also personally in the last few months?
Well, thank you, Bart. We're excited to be part of Jackson's Community Bank, and we are in the community quite a bit, not only with sponsorship dollars, but our hours volunteered. So you see our blue shirts often in town. Me personally, I'll say as a mortgage lender, some of the things that I really love to do and I'm empowered to do with the bank is things I'm passionate about. So teaching home buyer classes, really valuable in my position with being a mortgage lender, and I help our community take some of that uncertainty out of that process. So very rewarding. And I love to volunteer in the Michigan Center School District where my kids go to school.
Nice, and actually both of you are products of Jackson County. You grew up here, went to school here.
Yes.
And that's, I think, one of the things you notice at County National Bank. A lot of the team, you're here, you're from here.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I'm involved in a few different organizations here in town as well. I currently serve as the chairwoman for the Jackson Chamber of Commerce Ambassador Committee. So that gets us out and involved quite a bit. We volunteer at pretty much all of the chamber events, kind of behind the scenes, keep things running. Personally, my favorite thing that we get to do with that committee is the ribbon cuttings. We get to see all of the new businesses that are opening and all of the businesses that maybe are doing a grand reopening. They've revamped or remodeled or have something important to share with us. So I think that's fantastic. It helps me kind of be a part of that growth and development for Jackson County. I'm also an advisory board member for the J-Town Clubhouse. J-Town is a psychosocial rehabilitational facility that helps adults diagnosed with mental illnesses build social and vocational skills, and then we try to get them back to work in our community. So that's really rewarding and fulfilling for me personally. I also volunteer with the Jackson YMCA. I've done fundraisers in the last few years that support their Turning Point breast cancer program and their Strong Kids campaign.
Cool.
And most recently I just had the opportunity to teach chair Zumba for the ladies at the Jackson Friendly Home.
Very
Awesome.
fun.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
So you're a member of the ambassadors, and in recent years they've made two major improvements. One, they got some giant scissors that actually
Yes.
cut. Yes. And two, they ditched the teal colored sport jackets.
Yes, we have a really nice black blazer now, a really black vest, has the logo on it, so it kind of identifies us at the events, so that people that are visiting the events kind of know who they can contact if they have questions or they wonder, what the run of the show for the day is going to be. It helps set us aside from other volunteers.
Yeah, we've had, oh my gosh, how many ribbon cuttings this year? And even during the pandemic, we had tons of them.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. There's a lot of growth and development with Jackson.
In fact, one of the ribbon cuttings was at your office.
Yes.
On Spring Arbor Road.
On Spring Arbor Road.
Yeah. And that's the newest branch, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And so is the mortgage department located in that branch?
No, I am personally, but our mortgage lenders are throughout all of our offices. So any branch our clients go to, they'll find a lender there for them.
All right, so I get what a mortgage loan officer does, as does everyone, but branch officer, what does branch officer mean, Tessa?
So a branch officer position is managing the branch itself. So I manage a fantastic team of 4 at the Horton Road location. I oversee the branch as a whole, but then that officer title just kind of is an elevated manager position. So you're a representation of the bank in all aspects of life. You're not only representing the bank during banking hours, but also when I'm outside in the community. I'm an extension of County National Bank.
And you can sign things.
Yes.
So they'll say, I'll have a manager sign this. I'll be right back.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
before the show, you let out a little secret. I don't know if it's public yet, so I don't know. I might get in trouble for this, but the Horton Road branch is going to be remodeled soon.
Yes, we do have some upcoming exciting things happening at the Horton Road location this year. We are going to have some new technology implemented, so we will have 2 of the cash recycling machines put in our lobby, which will help speed up transactions. And then we're also getting a little interior facelift.
Recycling machines.
Yeah, so they help the tellers move through cash transactions a lot quicker. They can dispense cash from the machine directly and put cash into it. So if you come in and you want a specific withdrawal and you want it broken down in a specific way, we tell the machine what to give us, and
I love those machines. I'd like one at home.
they're fantastic.
The Art Beer and Wine Festival this past summer, last month, you guys were there. You had a big
Yes.
tent. I think for several years that's been one of your big sponsorships.
It is.
Were you both there?
I was not at this one. I was out of town, unfortunately.
Yes,
I missed a good event.
It was great. This actually was my first year attending.
Yeah.
So it was a great event this year.
Yeah.
I missed it because I was at a baby shower in Milford. Not by choice.
Celebration of life.
You guys brought some pictures of some of the things, and we have some pictures too that we have from the ORS galleries. This is the ABW last month. What a beautiful day for that.
It was perfect. The weather was great. There was a great crowd of people.
So what was your, for you, in your first year attending, what was your biggest impression?
It was great to see so many community people there. I felt like I could take 10 steps and I saw somebody that wanted to stop and chat. So it was a really nice opportunity to catch up with a lot of people and see our local businesses represented. Yes, there was vendors from all over the state, but a lot of local vendors between food and beer and wine options as well as the art.
Does the bank encourage employees to be in the community, to volunteer at events and at organizations?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. So in 2022, we had over 2,000 volunteer hours. And so we're on
Wow.
track to exceed that actually for 2023. And so far this year in 23, we have done $63,000 in donations and sponsorships in Jackson County alone.
Yeah, and that's on top of the financial donations. I think earlier this year, you, as an organization, donated $90,000 to Spring Arbor University.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so that comes from the County National Bank Foundation. So we have dollars set aside for the foundation in addition to the dollars that we're able to organize or donate as County National Bank alone.
Now, Jennifer is mortgage loan officer. What's the state of real estate right now in Jackson?
Well, it's definitely steady, different from the past few years, 2021 and 22 even, but definitely steady. We're still seeing a lot of first-time home buyers coming into the market, and there's definitely great opportunities out there for them. It is still a thing that the inventory is low, and I believe it's anticipated to stay that way for some time. But there is definitely, for those first-time home buyers, it's really still a wonderful market to enter into.
So I think we've got some upcoming events that you will be part of. Fall Fest, I think that's one of the things
Yes.
that you've been sponsors of in the past. And I think we've got some photos from that last year. A beautiful fall day in downtown Jackson. You support some kids organizations like Junior Achievement.
Yes, Junior Achievement, many youth sports leagues.
And you have kids at Michigan Center?
I do.
Mhm.
2 boys. And they're
And-
very active in soccer and football.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep, that's my hand.
So soccer had a couple of really good years.
Oh, that was Tessa.
That's you making
that,
the
Serving the
that was my
chili.
hand serving the chili. Yes, yes, that was a really well-attended event last year. I'm looking forward to that again. That was a lot of fun.
I think everyone was shocked at how big the event became and how many people were there.
Yeah, I think having it downtown on the street like that was a great move. I think it
Yeah.
brought a lot more people.
And they're already planning this year's. I don't know if they're going to get Your Generation back, but I know they're going to do the fireworks again. And We had awesome weather for that. Now the chili, it's competition. So how did County National Bank do?
We didn't win,
No.
but we had some really good chili. We had one of our branch officers, Amy Sherman from our Spring Arbor location, is a fantastic cook, and she prepared our Witchy Woman white chili, as we called it. It was fantastic. So we're looking forward to having her be a part of that team again this year.
Usually people don't repeat. It's so draining to be the chili chef that you give it up. Well, good for her.
Yes.
Now you've got another food event. And it's coming up in just I think a week and a half, couple of weeks. Yes, week and a half. It is the downtown backyard barbecue, and you are joining Grand River Brewery and West Texas Barbecue. Will either of you be in charge of any food items?
Not in charge of food items.
No. No, I'm hoping to be there. It should be a lot of fun. Sadie Bass and Jason Cross are both fantastic. I went to school with Jason Cross, so it's always nice to have him back in town. Doing a hometown show for us again. And this is just another great fundraising event. So all the proceeds are going to the Jackson Friendly Home and the John George Home.
Now that Jason's a big national celebrity, does he still remember his high school classmates?
Oh goodness, probably some. I was a little bit older than him,
Okay.
so he probably doesn't, but that's okay.
Both of these events, or this event supports both of the Jackson Friendly Home and the John George Home, and I think you've volunteered there. You have.
Yes.
I have in the past.
Yep. Yep, I've helped their activities department with a chair Zumba class, which was a lot of fun. We got a plethora of good song requests from the ladies, so we did some Zumba to Elvis, and
Fun.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Nice. And I noticed, Jennifer, you brought a shirt.
I did. All of our associates recently received new volunteer shirts. And I just wanted to bring this today and, tell our viewers, look for these blue shirts in the community. You'll be seeing us soon.
Around town
Yes.
at community events. Great to have you both with us. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, our pleasure.
Yeah, and thanks to County National Bank for all the great things you do here in our community.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Bart.
From CNB, Branch Officer for Horton Road, Tessa Simmons, and Mortgage Loan Officer, Jennifer Shorter.